Arriving in the early hours of the morning, the crew of Daystar tie up alongside the fish market at Hanstholm in northern Denmark. Bringing their prawns ashore here makes financial sense. They sell for more than they can make back home in Scotland.
This is our second time we've came here. Trips are a little bit longer, so it's longer time for the crews for coming here. But if it's we can make more money coming here, then we're going to come here because there's too many problems back in Scotland.
Brisk bidding in Denmark earns David an extra £7,000. The catch is worth more partly because it can be driven directly to French and German customers without delays caused by border checks.
For Scottish prawn fisher, this is a very attractive market when we are looking at the price right now compared to what they can get in Scotland.
At Peterhead, where David would normally sell his catch, the seals may be happy, but businesses relying on the fishing fleet are blaming Brexit for unusually low prices at their local market.
Ironically, the fishing community as a whole voted for Brexit. They thought it would give them more control over these fishing waters. They claim that hasn't happened, and to make matters worse, the most lucrative part of their industry is being strangled by customs red tape.
At this exporting business with a £7.5 million annual turnover, fresh fish landed earlier in the morning needs to reach France within 36 hours. But that's being jeopardised.
If one person's wrong, whether it may be a commodity code or a label issue, the whole consignment is stopped and then it needs to be reworked. So that's causing maybe hours and hours and a day, maybe a day and a half. That's the problems that we've got.
2 of Graham's 16 staff have to work full-time completing the complex certificates and forms, a luxury small firms simply can't afford.
The impact has been quite catastrophic. I urge ministers and the EU Commission to get round the table, to get this bureaucratic nonsense calmed down a bit and get goods flowing.
Until that happens, seafood from Scotland will continue to find its way to Denmark, depriving the Scottish fishing industry of vital revenue. Juliet Bremner, News at 10, Peterhead.